So the upcoming survival.
Hello there guys, welcome to the stream today. So, okay, a little bit of a different one today. I'm going to play a few games in a wee minute, I'm just trying to decide what I want to play. But I wanted to have a little word with you as well, because I am looking to do Dune Awakening. So, obviously a few years I probably have seen this coming, it's been well publicised, it looks like a brilliant game. I've been watching a lot of the live streams and the Q&As and that kind of stuff, and it looks amazing. Now, I I hadn't actually watched any of the films before this had been announced. So what I was going to do was obviously beast through the films and that kind of thing. So I watched all the films. I finished the second one last night, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. Now, some years, well, I've been watching it somewhat, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up the Dune Awakening character creator and benchmark just so we have a wee look at it. You can see the kind of stuff that happens in it. So let's see if it's going to put it to the right screen. There we go. The joys of OBS, it doesn't always pick up the right screen for me. Right, so the character creator is free to download. It's on Steam. Gives you a benchmark idea as well, so you can see how your game's going to run on it.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future, until it created me. But I see a narrow way. The path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Now, how's that for an intro? That is a pretty powerful intro, that one. Now, if you've not seen the films, I do suggest you have a look at them. They are really good. Or even have a look at Dune Prophecy. I believe that's a prequel to this kind of thing. So, anyway, here is the character creator. Let me just come in here. Now, from what I understand, I'm not the be-all and end-all knowledge in this.
Approach, prisoner.
Let's see who comes up here.
Show yourself, child.
Right, so this is the character creation screen. Now, I don't know much about the classes and that kind of stuff because I've not been part of the beta. I applied to be part of the beta, but I wasn't successful in getting into the closed one that's just been done. That might mean maybe in the next one, but I don't know. We do have some folks in the community, like say the Spanish community or even the FMG operations community, that are both have been in it and will be doing videos for it. I know Spanish has got something coming up in the next couple of days, but the NDA hasn't actually released yet, so no one can really talk about the game. But folk have been putting videos up for the past 3 or 4 days now, so I'm not entirely sure what the deal with that is. Where did I put that server? I'm just looking through my Discord list. There we go. Right, so on Discord, one of the guys put up where is it? Let me put up a link. I'm just pulling, got my tablet beside me here, just pulling all this up here. So visit that page. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so with June, your classes are Trooper, Menta, Bene Gesserit Acolyte, Swordmaster. Now you've got two different kinds of Trooper look of things. You've got Landsrad. Okay. That's strange. You've got the table of contents is duplicated for some reason. Right. So let's see. Let's make him a bit taller. Actually, let's. Should we maybe make him a girl in this one? Yeah, let's see. Is there any difference in the no. That's kind of cool. Let's start with this preset. Now obviously I'm going to try and do it as close to how I look. Let me just change my stream title here. Right, so that should be updated on Twitch now. Okay. Right. Back to the game. So let's make should we make him hugely tall or not quite? We'll make him 7. So arm thickness. Now I'm thinking I might make a Mentat to start with. Now the difference in the classes is obviously Swords Master is close quarters, your aggression control. So basically you are going to be melee, all melee, which is that'd be kind of cool. But the thing with this is it's not okay. You look at World of Warcraft, you've got a mage, you've got a wizard. That is all you can be. You're locked into that set. Whereas from what I've gathered from different places that are doing streams in this, you get one character, and that character can be everything. It can be a swordsmaster, it can be a Mentat, it can be a trooper. I'm not sure how the Bene Gesserit part of it would be in there because, as far as I'm aware, Bene Gesserit's a genetic thing, and Mentat will be a genetic thing. So how could you be a Mentat and a Bene Gesserit at the same time. I don't understand how that works. But from what I understand, like, so the 4 starting classes you can choose from, as it says, as Trooper Mentat, Bene Gesserit, Acolyte, Swordmaster. Now, the Trooper, their focus is offensive and demolition, so basically you are going to be, I'm trying to think, basically a warrior. Or, if you look at, like, say, I'm trying to think other games that have been similar to this. The best one of this ilk would probably, well, they'll have this kind of idea, probably Star Wars Old Republic. It'd be the same kind of idea there. Obviously, they've got their heavy weapons, so your rifles, you're going to be not quite ranged, like say a sniper, but you'll have the ability to sit further back a little bit and basically hit from a distance. Because obviously, it's in here, certain abilities, Shigwire. Now the Shigwire is a grappling hook, so basically as you're going from building to building on basically a zip wire. So you shoot a barb that attaches to a surface, launching you towards a position. So every great house of Landshark fields its own standing army of house guard, and the backbone of these formations are career soldiers known as troopers. So you're going to be basically the ground pounder for the faction, which is kind of cool if you want to be, let's say, the house guardsman. Now let's see. He looks like he's going to be a guard, so let's see what he looks like. So leg thickness. Let's take off the robes, there we go. So, the troopers are trained to handle intense combat situations, utilising their own offensive. So you're going to be offensive. You're basically going to be the trooper or the shock troopers from the Star Wars kind of thing. Essential for the defence and military strength of the respective houses. Yeah, so you're gonna be a ground soldier, which is not that's not the worst thing. So that's all the body type alterations you can do. Like say height, arm thickness, leg thickness, neck length. Now, with his attire on, I think his neck length might be just right, because I'm not sure if this bit here's armoured or if it's just a cowl, which is kind of cool. But if it is got any armour at all, that will hopefully prevent someone from slitting your throat. Now, the wording of this, like I said, I'm not entirely sure Ventiligo what that means, but when you put it on, like say, you can see it's changing parts, like say, colour scheme in his body. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, so I don't know what the Ventiligo is all about. I'm not a great fan of having, like say, the mottled skin, so I'd probably be having just as number one. You got freckles, you got different voices, so let's see the voices here. I sent him a female, that one. Okay, right, then you got face type. Let's go back to the very start with this bit. I'll be getting rid of the moustache in a minute. But let's just see some face type. So let's get rid of the beard style now. I'm going to take that off. Back. That looks quite good actually. Age, make him a little bit younger. And head details, you can go in and change like say jaw depth, jaw height, width, chin, and all that kind of stuff. So it is a very in-depth section by section. Eye colour, not a major amount of eye colours, but enough to get done. You can make them blue, but you don't have the blue hue of the spice behind you yet. That you do get that during the game, from what I understand. Like, the longer you play in the game, the blue of the eyes for the spice exposure, I understand, does come along. I've seen that in a couple of the videos actually. There we go, Slayer tint. So that's more black than blue. And you can change, like, so how the eyes look, so the height, the width, the depth, the squint, it's the size of the pupils, make them big or make them pretty much non-existent. Same with your iris, make it as big or as small as you want. Mouth details, you got size, angle, height. So it is very much like you'd expect from most character creators these days. Let's see the hairstyles. So you got the shaved head basically, or you got House Harkonnen, as bald as you can get, baby bum bald. Luscious locks, nice curlies. For me, I would probably pick either that one or that one. I think I'll go with the first one. Right, so then back here, colour. Now I think brown. There we go. Eyebrow style. Do you want it with caterpillars or do you want it just normal? Yeah, go with normal ones. Back, eyebrow colour again. Make it a brown. Eyebrow details. I'm gonna angle, height, and depth in that as well. Just kind of standard these days. Beard style. So let's see. So they got the wee small shadow of it, bit thicker. That would just get annoying when you're trying to eat that one. The goatee, just kind of cool, but I'm not a fan of the big massive chin. There's the full beard. That might be a doer actually. That's the shadow. It's more like an Asian kind of look, that one. Handlebars. I think I'll go with this one. And then I'll change the beard colour to the same as the hair. Actually, beard style to this style, because it matches up with the head. A bit more trimmed. Right. And you got tattoos as well, so you've got, I'm not sure if you unlock more tattoos as you play the game, because there is obviously space there for others. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to add in more at a later date. And you got in the June film, the Mentat had that little bit at his lip. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Soul Divider. But the Mentat, they had that one. And you had your soul patch there, the eyes. That would look good if it wasn't for the hair. I'm not sure if he changes later on in the game either, so I'm not sure if like you put it on now that actually stuck with it. Well, that's kind of cool. I think that one here actually might be the winner. Because I don't really want to have it all around my neck. So yeah, maybe that one. Veil of Secrecy. Got body tattoos as well. Linear journey. It's a scripture. It's a scripture page kind of thing. That's kind of cool. What's that one? Nothing. Oof. That looks cool, but that would hurt like a bugger. I don't have tattoos myself, but that would hurt. Alright, so let's leave the body tattoos off. Tattoo age. Ah, they fade over time, okay. So let's make it brand new, there we go. Head scar. I actually quite like that scar on his face. Do that quite often with some other characters, make like have a scarred face, like they've been in a tough fight. You can't really see, you can see it there. Let's see. Scar to the left, scar to the mouth, face scar left. And a burn scar, so let's put the eyebrow scar back on again. That looks quite cool. Scar depth. One is pretty much nothing there. 9 is full on in there. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, now makeup. Usually I don't put makeup on any of my characters. I don't see the point in it. Right, so let's attire back on again. So you can't even see the tattoo because of the clothing. There we go. Right, so let's finish the character off and see what comes up next. Accept this character, yes.
Have they told you what I am?
Yes.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
She's a Bene Gesserit Reverend Mother.
Where were you born?
Right, so if you're... I just noticed that's... Hang on a wee second to take off my overlay, because my overlay is blocking what you can see. Take that one off. There we go. Right, so Gedi Prime, that is the Harkonnen homeworld. So, a heavily industrialised volcanic world, the baronial seat of House Harkonnen is controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Dialogue trait, deception, unique emotion, the Harkonnen curse. Gusuk, a rich verdant agri-world of rolling hills and river-fed valleys. Excuse me, the music planet is the centre of culture and civility in the Imperium. Cultured dialogue trait. Musicians pose for emote. Caladan, that's the homeworld of House Atreides, which is probably more Earth-like than anything else. A temperate but storm-racked ocean world, the ancestral home of the House Atreides is known for its relaxed agrarian lifestyle and famous vineyards. So they're winemakers. Cool. That'd explain a lot. Dialogue trait, honourable, and a Atreides salute. Kaitan, a green and pleasant world with satellite controlled weather. The fates of many are decided within the ornate halls of the Imperial planet. Political trait, an elegant bow. An X, A forbidden ice world of mountainous tundra and forest. The Ixians conceal their vast technological empire with sprawling underground cities. So technology, so that might be good for the Mentats then. Unique trait, forbidden secret. So this is for the pain box. But I think I'm gonna go and pick. I think I'll pick X actually.
The machine world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
So, am I highborn or am I a peon? Or pion as they call it here. So, bondsman, the educated caste that serves the great houses, ministers, and imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as the citizen class. Okay. Na familia, that's nobility. Reserved for essential members of the noble household or retinue, na familia are afforded certain privileges and protections by their status, so nobility. And you've got the pions. The pions are the grunts, the vast peasant labour force that drives the imperial engine. Pions are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. So you are basically a peon. You're basically the lowest of the low. Do I go nobility or do I go bondsman? Oh, I'll do nobility this time. This isn't. It's not going to be my last character anyway. It's not like it's going to be.
Did you give bad advice? Or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge.
This isn't going to be like the character I'm going to be making in the actual game, so I'll see how that goes. Let's see what she says next.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Revered throughout the Imperium, swordmasters of the following Ginaz school still represent the pinnacle of fighting prowess in the known universe. Swordsmaster, close quarters aggression, deflection in a defensive stance to deflect dart attacks. Bene Gesserit, a shadowy all-female order with a deliberate obscure agenda. Adepts of the sisterhood are prized by the nobility and feared by the rest of the Imperium. Although in the movie Dune, Paul Atreides in the film, he is of Bene Gesserit because his mother was a Bene Gesserit, and she chose to have a boy. Which kind of messed with the whole canon of things. But let's see here, so... Physical mastery and manipulation. Physical mastery of what though? Manipulation. So that sounded more like be like a sorcerer or like say a or some kind of mage. Voice compel. Use the voice to force someone towards your position from afar. That'd be kind of cool. A Mentat, secretive and insular organisation, the Order of the Mentats conditions their adherents to store and analyse vast amounts of data at superhuman speeds. So a Mentats are recons, they'll be the ones that are out in the field scanning to make sure you've got, as you know, the spice fields that can earn. Start ability, the Sentinel. Deploy a suspensor buoyed dart projector that uses motion detection to cover a field of fire. That sounds kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like being ground support. So normally I'd pick a ranged character, or like back in the old Team Fortress 2 days, I played engineer all the time. In World of Warcraft I was a hunter, so that could be similar to this, like so you've got your pets and they do the job for you. I'm just seeing here just now, Mentats in June. They often hold key positions in noble houses and organisations. But if you've ever seen, like say, if you've ever seen the film Dune, the new one for 2014 I think it was, you've seen the Mentat standing there talking to Duke Atreides, and straight off the top of his head he's like, well, it would have cost them 1,000,000 odd credits to get from where they are to here. He's doing that math in his head. It's like he's got a computer in his head, which is kind of cool. Let's see. And you've got the troopers. Every great house of the Landsraad fields its own standing army. That's what you said earlier on. Backbone of these formations are career soldiers known as troopers. So troopers are fence and demolition, sugar wire cable. That's like I said earlier, it's the barbed wire that attaches to the surfaces. I'm gonna pick Mentat, I think. Let's see what she says.
You must have been very young. The mind must be prepared, or the training does not take. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gonjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand? Good. You speak truth. But here's the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Okay, that's kind of cool. So the character I've made there, I can actually just drag that straight into the game when I get the game unlocked. Now, the annoying thing is, the game has been pushed back. It is now going to be on June 20th. It was meant to be May 20th, but as most games these days, they need more time for polishing. And then you get the frame blade. So everyone gets the frame blade. It's a default thing these days. If you install this software I've got here, you get it anyway. So let's see, what settings have I got for this one? Is it on full screen, full auto, motion blur off, because I hate motion blur. graphics. Okay, let's see how it handles everything at Ultra. Let's put DLSS up to quality, so it looks the best it can do. Changes. Audio. Let's lower that down so we can actually hear. Sound effects, volume, subtitles. UI. Confirm. UI. Fade and active highlights. Okay. Right. So close the settings there and let's run the benchmarks, see what it comes up with. Okay, that's not too bad. 136 unplayable bases. 151, 177. That's not bad actually. Right. So what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to try it again. Go away. I'm going to try it again, but I guess leave it set to auto. I'm just got a text message. Give me a second. I'll be reading that quickly. Right. So run benchmark. Oh crap. No. I can't even cut out of it. Okay. Oh. The houses look kind of really cool. It'll be interesting to see how easy they are to build. From the folks that I've spoke to so far that have been playing the game, a lot of them are making it like Valheim for the building, which is gonna be that'd be kind of cool. Hopefully, it is as easy to build it as Valheim, because that would just make it a lot nicer. The ornithopters are really cool. I like how they work. Right. Okay. Let's see. Settings, graphics. Let's set it to auto, see what the auto comes back with. This should change things on the fly. So it was 137 notes beforehand. Nah, Sam, I'm not saving you, buddy. Your day shift, not my problem, mate. So this is just the character creation for Dune Awakening. So I was just going through this, showing you the benchmarks that we're getting for it. It's very similar in ideas to like Star Wars Old Republic or World of Warcraft as an MMO. So it is going to be a large number of people just doing random things and doing their own things. I've got some information from it, from a few of my friends that are playing it just now. Well, not playing it, but they're in the beta, which I don't have. I'm meant to be. We'll see if we get a phone or not. That's interrupting Mitch as well though. You said you're on day shift. You're not on the schedule for day shift. My phone's smashed. Wasn't logging in the system last night, so yeah. Oh, according to the rota, you're not on day shift today. You're. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. The FPS is for that run there was just a lot better. 170 rather than 137. But it does drop off, like say, the quality of the. So. We'll see. Anyway, um, let's put it back to. You know, that's what happens when you're a day shift minion. Should got Jimmy to do it. Probably give the boy another heart attack, mind you. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head out of this, quit that one. I'm going to play, do some GTA stuff I'm thinking maybe. Let's just put my captures back on again. Here's my Steam, there we go. Where's my GTA gone? There we go. Minimize that. Close that off. Grand Theft Auto 5. Nope, I'm working tonight. So Thursday I can't do after 10 o'clock. And the person who's meant to be closing tonight is on the schedule. That's who's it meant to be closing tonight? It would be either Patricia or Lewis. Or your brother. play an hour of this and head off and get some stuff done, I think. Mm. Oh yeah, that was meant to be Andrew, yeah. Try asking Adam or Slavina, because they're on to 9. But I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 o'clock, from 11 o'clock onwards, so there's no way I can do it.
Hi there.
Sure. Sure.
Right, so let's go into...
Oh,
Let's go
this
do Angel
freaking
first.
woman, I swear, she's like a shitty bug that keeps popping up on the system. Got a record longer than a 24/7 receipt. Theft, stalking, harassment, extortion, vehicular manslaughter, drunk and disorderly. And that last one sounds fun, except it led to the one before it. So
But fun,
bring
easy
her
money.
in, the better.
This one here, she's part of the the Lost MC. So usually her bounty's down.
All right.
Where is it? Oh, she gonna be up the top, is she? Right, so she's up there. I'm going to take the helicopter then. Do. Hey, William. Request a helicopter.
Where have you been?
Only 2 of us in the server. That's not too bad. No. Usually just killing stuff. He's probably going to sit and watch crap on TV. It's fine. Well, I've actually... This is set as a... Is it set for a mature audience? It should be because of GTA 5.
Where you gonna run now?
Lost forever! Forever lost, pendejo! Asshole! Mama, mis huevos! Down! You're fucked now! Fuck you! Gonna hurry up that Hermano, down! Down! Take cover! Oh, I got about it! Hey, why don't you suck my dick?
Hijo de puta!
Get your sorry ass out of here!
Take cover, hermano!
You lost, motherfucker! Die! Hey, we gotta... Take cover! You got... You're dead! Find some cover!
Oh, you piece of shit!
Lost empty!
Get some cover, hermano!
I go
Get down, hermano!
Hijo de puta!
Lost! Grab some cover!
Man down, hermano!
Fear my
Man down!
fucking rat! Pussy ass Spinoza! Get your big ass pussy behind something!
Support your local lost
Oh,
MC!
you piece of shit!
Watch yourself! Fuck you all!
Me calaron la
Fight
Hijo
cover,
de
hermano!
puta!
You lost, bitch! Now die!
Damn it! Find cover, hermano!
Bitch! Ow! Man down! Hermano, take over! You're down! You're too open! Fuck you! You are my bitch! Freaking... Go to hell! You got nowhere left to go! Hey, why don't you suck my dick? I'm reloading! Shit! Ah!
Stun gun makes it a lot easier. Yeah, drive her all the way back home.
Get her? Hell yeah! Then bring her back here. I'll start the paperwork.
Why'd you make it that way? Yeah, I suppose. Okay. So when you're doing this one, if you blow up the Lost MC stuff first, it doesn't. You don't get chased down when you're heading back. So all the stuff outside the club, if you destroy it all, they won't chase you. It's kind of handy.
of shit!
How'd you manage that? You've been scammed in what way, Will? Whoa.
Fuck!
You should be active.
You ain't worth a piece.
I'll hit check the UI in a minute. Give me a sec to finish this off.
You fucking piece of shit!
It happens. Part of life.
Cocksucker.
People die all the time. Just making a change, really.
I gotta hand it to the bikers of San Andreas. They're a great
Right, let's
bunch.
see.
Meth stairs and leather vests ain't the easiest look to pull off.
Where's it? Streaming tools, overlays.
You heard from Ma lately? She was in the ER last night with a bruised coccyx. Now she won't use her bouncy ball. cocksucker. Ah, shut up.
What Minecraft meal?
Overloaded the snack drawer. Damn thing's jammed again, but if you're hungry, there's snacks in the bowl.
I'm trying to see where the blit's not working, guys. Give me a second.
You cocksucker. Could you not?
Cool. Thank you very much.
You know, Ma says the Eccles family always had bounties in their blood. But if you go back far enough, who's hunting and who's hiding starts to get real blurry.
Right.
You cocksucker. Nobody wants to hear it.
again
She
and
thought he was
touch.
catfishing because the whole morgue thing was just too good to be true.
Right, so where is it?
You cocksucker. La la la, I'm not listening.
Ah, arrogance and stupidity.
Okay, so that's working on that side. So how do I add it to my connection then?
You heard from Ma lately? She was in the ER last night with a bruised coccyx. Now she won't use her bouncy ball.
Right, okay, so what the hell? Right, so that there. Right, so let's try that again, see if it's gonna work this time.
You cocksucker. Not listening.
Okay, so the alert plays. Why is the sound not playing though? Oh. Oh. Hang on a second. 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 Oh.
Overloaded the snack drawer. Damn thing's jammed again. Overloaded the snack drawer. Damn thing's jammed again. Overloaded the snack drawer. Damn thing's jammed again. Overloaded the snack drawer. If you're hungry, if you're hungry, if you're hungry, if you're hungry.
Okay, so that's... Okay, so that's... The browser source is working. Right, so create a new browser source by pasting this. Okay.
You know, Ma says the Eccles family always had bounties in their blood. But if you go back far enough, who's hunting and who's hiding starts to get real blurry.
Right, shut up the now so that I can see if this is going to work or not.
Shut up, Wesley. 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 Shut up, Wesley.
Right, so I'm going to move that to another source as well then. Right, so I'm going to move that to another source as well. I thought this was all set up already.
What are you doing, man?
I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're
someone hearing
thinking. No one. No one. No one. No one. No one.
Preacher, don't the Bible have some pretty specific things to say about killing?
Quite specific. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of
Okay, I'm going to try it on a nod device, see if it's making anything. I'm going to try it on a nod device, see if...
Now you only gotta scare them.
Pain is scary.
Just do it right.
Okay, that seems to be working now fine. Right. Now just adjust where everything gets put. Right, so that.
You know what the chain of command is? It's a chain I go get and beat you with till you understand who's in rotten command here.
Target the Reapers. Target everyone. Somebody fire!
Okay, so the lead box isn't showing up now. That's fucking helpful. Ugh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Right. Screw it. I'll try and fix it later. I need to log off this and get some stuff done because I've got other stuff to do before get kids to school. So I'm going to call the stream here, guys. I will catch us all later on, hopefully. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you around.
So the upcoming survival MMO Dune Awakening is going to have a fairly unique class